Yeah.
And you were saying that your gray came in so fast, but when you decided to go gray, it seems like it's going slow.
Yes. Yes. It seems like Apple's put out 4 generations of iPhones since I started. You know, I thought it would come in all silver and sparkly and like yours. You know, that's what I wanted. But I'm sure in time it'll even out and get healthier looking. And mainly I did it because I was losing hair. And, you know, when I wash it, all this hair would be washing off with it. So I thought it would be healthier, and it is. It is.
Hey ladies, welcome back to my 6th episode of Fierce Aging for 2020. And my shirt says it all, lead sister. You ladies are leading the pack. You are coming on my channel, you're being vulnerable, you're coming without makeup, and you're really inspiring other women from age bracket from 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and above. I'm so proud of you for just putting yourself out there and allowing me to do your makeup. And today I have a special guest, Carol. She's 73. We are creating a beautiful look for her. And she wasn't quite sure about her hair transitioning. She thought it was going to be faster with the silver. She feels like it's going so slow. And she's just kind of like, what do I do with my makeup? And she loves wearing makeup, but just was kind of in that transitional period from 60s to 70s. And I'm here to create a beautiful look for her. So ladies, let's get this beauty started. So ladies, I'm going to start off prepping Carol's skin with a combination that I absolutely love from Caudalie. This is the top of the line for them. It is the Premier Crew, and I'm going to be using their precious oil, and I'm going to add it into their rich cream. So I want Carol's skin to be really nice and dewy and hydrated. So I'm going to mix these two together. But before I do that, I'm going to start with their micellar water. Micellar, I always say it wrong. I'm going to use a cotton round. I'm just going to place a little bit on the cotton round. And this is going to take off any residual makeup that she might have left on her skin. Just going to prime her skin for the nice, beautiful moisturizer. And it's just going to really refresh her skin. I'm going to just take a little bit of the Caudalie Rich Cream. And this has polyphenols in it. It's really a luxurious cream. It smells amazing. Wait until I put this on your skin. And then it's going to just really hydrate and give her skin that beautiful radiance that I'm looking for. So I'm going to start off first with priming Carol's eyes. Now this is a very important part that I do in all of my videos. I start with the eyes first, then I will proceed on to do the foundation. And the reason why is that I don't want to disrupt. I don't want to do perfect concealer and foundation and then start doing the eyes and see some fallout. Maybe I make a mistake and I need to clean up. I don't have to worry about anything when I have nothing on my skin or nothing on Carol's skin. And then I'm just doing the eyes first, going into the foundation concealer after. Now, in all of my videos, I use my essential brush kit, 8 brushes that are going to help you apply your makeup. It's really such a great investment because it makes your job so much easier. So I will tell you what brushes I'm gonna go through with each step. These are 100% vegan. I do a video on how to wash your brushes, very simple. They'll last you for years and years. And I'm going to start off with our concealer brush, and I'm going to start off with our eye and lip primer and prime Carol's eyes first. Now this product is very creamy, very rich, so you don't need a lot. So if you do too much on the eyelid, you're gonna see it all over. It's not going to apply properly. So you just want a little bit of a nice sheer veil. So I'm gonna start from the base of the lashes, and I'm going to work all the way up to the brow bone. So I really want this whole lid to be nice and primed. I want it to be nice and neutral, ready for the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is gonna last all day. You can use this concealer brush. You can go in and pat it in with your finger if that's easier for you, or if you like the feel of your finger on your eye, more of a skin to skin touch, or you can just go in with the nice concealer brush and get into the eye area, all of those little crevices, and really get a nice application. You can see her, close your eyes, Her left eye is primed, close your right eye, and this one has a lot of discoloration and redness, so that's what we're working with. We're neutralizing out the eyelid, so when we put on the eyeshadow, it's really true colors. It's not mixing in with already redness or darkness on our actual lid. Now we have the eyes primed, ready for our eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with Sweet Carol. It's a beautiful matte eyeshadow palette. This is really, really pretty. It's in the plum families, so this is going to really kind of complement Carol's outfit today and really be a very nice, pretty look for her. So I'm gonna take my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go into the middle color here. And what's important about this is that you apply the eyeshadow properly. So I'm going to just load up the eyeshadow brush. I'm going to just tap off a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it into the eyelid. This is a really nice way to get the right amount of product on the eye and not be fluffing it back and forth. Like if you do this, you're going to get the shadow moving all over and not being placed where you want it. I'm going from the lash line just right up, just right underneath the brow bone. I'm not going too high with this color. I want to be able to really give her some nice dimension with a darker color. So I'm going to leave that up in this area free. Now I'm going to take my shading brush and I'm going to go into the darker color here in the palette, and I'm going to just load up the brush just with enough product, not too much, because again, it's highly pigmented, ladies. If you put too much, it is going to be way too much on the eye. So I'm going to go into the V, like a little bit of a V here in the corner of the eye, just to give some dimension. And what I'm going to do is I like to just kind of start pressing it in, figuring out exactly how much I want to have in there. And I do a lot more on the end here, and then I can start blending it in towards the eye. So basically just follow along the contours of your eye, right underneath the brow bone. So I have a nice concentration of product here. I can wipe off the brush, so there's nothing going to be on the brush. Then I can start blending in. So I can start pulling the shadow and really blending it nicely into her eyelid. Open. So you'll see I have a concentration of it on the outside coming in, dragging the product right underneath the brow bone. I want to create, with color theory, when you put a darker color on, it's going to recede. So I'm creating depth for her eye. So you'll see that there is fallout, and this is why I don't do the concealer and foundation first. So I want to be able to clean that up so I can really design where this eyeshadow, so you see all of that there, it just whisks away very easily on my eye makeup remover pad. So I don't have to start over. I don't have to start reconcealing underneath the eye area. I'm gonna go back in with the eyeshadow brush and just take the lightest color and just go right underneath the brow bone. Just a little highlight underneath the brows.
I never know how far up to go, how close to my eyebrow to go with the shadows.
With the highlighter?
No, with the middle color.
With the middle color?
Like a transitional color.
Okay. So you mean with the darker color when you're creating that dimension, or the first color?
The first color.
Okay. So with the first color, I'm just going to demonstrate this again. The first color was the middle color that we did. This is going to be your all over eyeshadow color. And what I'm going to do is you just go from the lash line all the way up, but not into the crease underneath. Do you feel this where your brow bone starts? Just right below that, because we're going to take the darker color and go into that eye socket.
So how far up do you go with the darker color? How
How
close to the eyebrow do you blend it up to?
You mean the contour color?
Yes.
Okay, so this is contour.
Yes.
So the darkest color is the contour. That's going to create that dimension, that depth. So what we do is, I'm going to show you, you're going to look into, I'm going to give you that mirror so you can kind of see what I'm doing. It's hard when you don't get to see. Just hold this to the side. Okay, I'll go on to this. So when you're doing the contour, see I made a little V? You're going to go right into see where it starts, where you feel that brow bone, right?
Yeah.
This is where you want to create that dimension. You don't want to go too high, because then it's too much shadow.
That's what I was asking. How high do you go?
Right, too much shadow, because you don't want heaviness. You do, if you can go, it depends on how comfortable you are and what the look is that you want, but I like to do it right in the socket and just have a little bit of that shadow coming above, so you're getting the depth, you're getting dimension, but you're not looking heavy, like it's a lot of makeup on.
I've been doing it wrong.
No, it's not wrong. It's just, it's a different technique. Different technique on how I'm doing it, because I want you to look, I want the makeup to complement your beauty, but not take over.
I wanted to take over.
So now I'm going to go in with a different waterproof eyeliner that I haven't used before, which I thought was going to be really, really nice with this palette, and it's called Mauve. I could go in with dark chocolate, but I wanted to show you ladies something different. So we're going to go in with this color called Mauve. It's in that beautiful purple family. So again, I'm going to do my technique that I like doing for the eyeliner. I'm going to go right into the lash line, thicken up the lash line so I don't have a heavy eyeliner. I don't like that look. I want it to really complement this look, and I don't want it to be too thick. So this is what I do. I go right into the lashes, and I just kind of really wiggle it in so every little space between the lashes is covered with this beautiful color, and it's going to really just define the eyes. Just going to have you look down, don't close. You have contacts? Okay. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to do a little bit going on the bottom of her lash line. I'm going to just give her a little bit of balance, just taking the eyeliner, kind of dragging it over. Not too much, not too heavy, but just enough that's going to give her that balance. Now, a little technique I can do with Carol, because of the shape of her eyes, I can go a little bit more of a thicker on the outer part of her lash line, just to give her a little bit more drama to the eye. I can do that. So I'm going to just go in just right in this area here. I'm just going to thicken it up just a tad. It's just going to give a really nice pulling the eye out. Let me see, open. Okay, down. So I'm going to use my Shormora eyelash curler, and I'm going to curl Carol's lashes prior to putting on the mascara. I really want them to be up. She has beautiful long lashes. So again, this is not a scary little tool, a beauty tool. You can just go to the base of your lashes, make sure you don't have any skin, and slowly squeeze down for 10 seconds and then release. Going in with my Nikol Cosmetics Intense Mascara, ultra creamy. This is great if you have contacts or if you have sensitive eyes. It's going to give you lots of nice drama, curl, super black. It's a really pretty creamy formulation. The key, ladies, is, look down a little. The key is to go to the base of your lashes and wiggle and come up. Make sure you're getting every single lash. All right, so now that we've done the eyes, I'm ready to work on the skin, and we're going to start with color correcting underneath the eyes. I have my eye brightener, which is one of my favorite correcting tools that I use. And this is going to help with any discoloration. So it's basically a color corrector. We want to lighten the skin. We want to correct any darkness, anything that's kind of not getting our skin looking flawless. So underneath, I'm going to use the wand. I'm going to get up right into this corner, coming out. I had a little much on there first. And so what I like to do is I'll come up into this area where we get darkness from the nose, from veins. You know, you want to really get that neutralized up in here. I'm going to come underneath the lashes. And then I'm going to just taper off. I want it to be tapered so it looks more natural. It doesn't look like I started and stopped somewhere. So this is kind of how I like to apply it, underneath the eyes. And then I'll go back in. You can use your fingers, you can use a concealer brush. And I'm just going to really get this skin to look really nice and even toned. So I'm basically doing, it's almost like a upside down triangle, just in this little area, like right on your cheek area here. I just want it to look really natural, but I want it to lighten up the area. So I just take it, it's really my own technique of just going underneath the eyes, making it like one skin, you know? After my color corrector, I can go in with my concealer. I like to have 3 different colors. This is Color Wheel. It's called Cool Buff. And I can create a custom color every single morning for myself or for Carol in this situation, where I can create, if it's going to be too dark or too light in certain areas, you can give yourself that option of not having just one concealer. That's what I really like. You know, you don't have just one that you put on and you're like, oh, it's too light today, or it's a little too dark. You can customize with your wheel and be able to color correct and conceal the under eye area. Again, I'm just going to follow where I went with the highlighter. I'm going to go in with a new foundation that I have that was sent to me. It's called Wander Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. This is a full coverage foundation. It looks beautiful on the skin. I do love the applicator, so you can literally apply it right to the skin with this little wand. I think that's so neat. So you don't have a pump, you don't have to have a little jar. So this is just going to come right out of the tube and go right on your skin. You can kind of spot treat if you want to. This is really pretty, natural, but still full coverage. So I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to apply the foundation to Carol's skin. That'll warm up her skin a little bit. Again, I'm going to take it on the skin. If you want more of a sheer application, use your fingers. If you want more of a full coverage, medium full coverage, use a brush. And I'm going to just take it, and you want to, your face doesn't stop here at the jawline. You're going to want to take it and just marry the neck with the foundation on the face. Now, you don't want to take foundation and cover the whole neck. You just want to blend it together so it's uniform tone. I'm going to just pay a little bit of attention to Carol's brows and define them a little bit with our skinny brow pencil. This is in medium brown. I just want to give her just a little definition, go through the brows, get them nice and shaped. So I'm just going to do little wispy strokes here, and it gives you a really natural look. It's not heavy, just filling in a little bit. So I chose the medium brown, nothing darker, because Carol has dark brows already. I'm not making them darker, but it looks silly to be using a very light color under dark brows. So I wanted to all look like it's the same hair. So that's why I'm doing medium brown. It's not too dark and it's not too light. I'm going to just blot with an HD translucent powder in her T-zone. I'm going to be using my Organza waterproof lip liner. It's one of my favorites. I use it every single day and it's just like my go-to. So I'm going to just define Carol's lips. They're going to be just right in her lip where her lips are. They start. I'm just going to give her some nice definition. Sometimes I use this lip pencil since it's waterproof for my whole lips, and then I just put a gloss over. So there's lots of different ways you can use this as a multi-purpose. If you just want to fill in your lips with this color, it's really beautiful. It's like a lip color. I'm going to be applying FBS, standing for Fresh Beauty Studio. Beautiful, high gloss, creamy lipstick. I'm gonna put this on her lips. It's gonna look absolutely beautiful, really look nice with the eyeshadow palette we chose. Yeah. So I'm going to take a cream blush for Carol's skin, and this is in Palm Beach. Really beautiful. She had talked about having her blush not last long, and she was using a powder blush. So with a cream blush, you can get a lot of staying power with this, and it looks really nice and natural. Smile. So I'm just going to go on her cheeks here, concentration, and then pulling it up towards the ear. So it really shows the skin through. It just really looks beautiful and natural, like you would really blush. You're not doing too much. It gives you that dewy look, very fresh. All right, so we have a beautiful, sophisticated, classic look using a different palette than I normally do with the Sweet Carol, more of in the mauves. It's very pretty. And I'm going to show Carol what she looks like before I do a little gloss on her lips, just to enhance it a little bit, and doing some lashes. Let's see what you think.
Oh, nice. Oh, that is really nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Doesn't it look pretty with your shirt? Just comes together.
Oh, I like those colors on me. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Pretty.
Oh.
Now, so I'm going to just give some options. This is just, you can use this by itself, the lip gloss. This is a high gloss, long lasting Pink Lady. It's in Pink Lady. And this is just very pretty. If she's going out at night, she could just do a little bit of the gloss in the middle just to give her a little extra. And then we can just add some lashes for dimension, just a little bit more. It's kind of fun to have lashes on. They're natural. They give a little bit more enhancement. And it's always like a special thing when we wear lashes. The lashes I'm going to use are the Ardell's, but this time I'm not using the 420 that I normally do. I'm using 424. They're going to wing out a little bit. I think that'll be really beautiful for Carol's look. And then I use Eye Duo. Get it at the drugstore. It is a latex glue. That's the only thing you should be using around your eyes. And if you are latex sensitive, they do have latex free. Let me see. How do they feel?
Pretty good.
Different?
Yeah, different, but not as bad as I expected.
Oh yeah.
I thought it'd be like something laying on my eyelashes.
They're very light because they have an invisible band.
Oh.
It takes about 10 minutes sometimes if you've never worn them before, then they don't feel like anything. It's at first it does until the glue dries. So we'll try the other one and see what you feel like and then see what you think.
Yeah.
So pretty. Look into this camera. So when the glue dries, they're so nice. I love how they curl up. So pretty from the side too.
From the side?
Oh yeah. They look so pretty.
Oh, wow.
Can you see
Oh,
them?
yeah, I can see.
Wow.
I looked in the mirror over there. Cheated. It's really pretty.
So nice.
I may have to do this.
I know.
may have to, really start practicing on how to do it myself.
Oh yeah, here, see the mirror close up, and then you can see.
Wow. You think I could do that myself?
Of course. It's just practice. That's all. Just practicing, you know, and how it works for you and your eye shape and how you apply them when you're doing it to yourself. Now, this is what's really cool, ladies, is that now we have lashes on, we have a lip. So this is more evening. So what you can do is, so say you had your regular makeup on and you decided, oh, I'm going out for the evening. I put the lashes on. You can now bump up the shadow with the darkest color just a little bit because now you're more evening. You want a little bit more glam to the eye. So you can just go into the darkest color again, and you're just going to work on that corner. So that's going to give you some really pretty option, and it's going to just give you an extra, you know, little bit dramatic, nothing major, literally just going back into the eyeshadow and building up the corner because now you have the lashes on, so you can have a little bit more color going on the eye, which is really fun. Blend it again. So I'll place it first and then I'll blend it. So it's going to match having more of this dramatic eye. And there you have, I know you like to have a little bit more eye makeup on, so I thought it'd be perfect for Carol.
Wow.
So now you can look.
I've been looking in the mirror. Wow. Wow, that's really nice. Wow.
So ladies, at 73, you can rock having lashes on, having a little bit more of a dramatic look. It's all about how you apply it. It's all about your comfort level, and it's all about using the right products. And so until my next video, I'll see you later.